I would like to go to sleep. Now, I would like to sing a song that I have chosen for my song of this evening. One made popular by the one and only Frank Sinatra. This is in all seriousness. Mitch, if you're awake... When I was 17, No, not now, I'm singing. No, everybody's doing it. Well, if I have to, I guess I have to. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch right now. We're going to take you to Washington, D.C. for a special report of great importance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wide World of Politics. This is Jayne Meadows speaking to you from the nation's capital. You know, lately, the entire nation is interested in the fact that so many actors are getting into politics. Well, we're really honored to have with us this evening a most distinguished political figure with some ideas on this very subject. So please join me, will you now, in a warm welcome for the Honorable Senator Philip Buster.
Thank you very much, and good ladies, evening, and gentlemen.
Well, good evening, Senator Buster. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you very much, my dear. It's nice to be had. I mean, it's nice to be here. Sorry.
Well, now, Senator, I've prepared a few questions for you here, and the first one has to do with the fact that we've been hearing so much criticism about actors going into politics. What do you think of the trend?
I don't know. I think we got enough comedians in Congress as it is.
Well, now, Senator, since you seem to be so opposed to actors in politics, do you think that our present crop of congressmen are any good?
Any good? Any good? Are you kidding? Why, they're the best money can buy.
Well, I must say I agree with you there. But to get down to the real issues, Senator, such as... Now, do you think we'll ever be able to trust Fidel Castro?
Personally, I never even trusted Desi Arnaz.
Well, now, Senator Buster, of course we know that your work with the youth of America is very well known.
Yes.
But when you meet teenagers face to face, what do they say to you?
Stick 'em up.
Well, now, Senator, let's just pull ourselves together, if you don't mind.
Certainly.
That. Now, of course, we all know that you served in the Senate for some 14 years, is that right?
Oh, yes, 14 years in the Senate.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And before that, how long were you in the House?
Well, I was in the big house for 3.5 years. On a bum rap, of course.
Of course. Well, and now, Senator Drew Pearson has reported... Yes? Drew Pearson has reported that you have relatives on your payroll working in your office.
He said that?
He certainly did.
Oh, how low can some people... Oh, that is such a vicious... That is not true at all.
Really?
I'll tell you the real story, and I'm glad to have the chance to set the record straight, my friends. I do indeed have several of my relatives on my payroll. But they ain't doing much working, believe me. Very touchy issue, touchy
Well, that isn't what I had in mind, but would you give us your views on red china?
Yes, we don't use it at our house at all. I think some nice Melmac or Tupperware, or perhaps some simple Mexican pottery, something along that line is very nice. Good enough for us.
I see. No, but what I had in mind was, do you think we should recognize red china?
I didn't even think we should have recognized red buttons. Do you think? I'll tell you, I saw him the other day and I didn't recognize him. Talk about putting on weight.
Frankly, Senator, I would rather talk about politics, if you don't mind. Now, how is the war on poverty going?
The war on poverty is going great. Sensational. Only yesterday we captured 400 beggars. We're wiping them out as fast as we can.
Senator Buster, if you don't mind, I should like to go right back to our original question.
I should like to go right back to my dressing room.
Senator, since you don't approve of actors in politics,
yes,
would you tell us how you feel possibly about...
Well, I can tell you the main thing I don't approve about actors in politics is they don't have the guts to take a position on a really controversial issue.
Such as what?
Such as a population explosion. Is that controversial enough for you?
Well, frankly, I think that's a little bit too complicated.
No, we have to discuss these things. We have to put our cards on the table. I want to talk about this issue. I was in the park the other day, my friends. I saw a poor woman trying to feed 14 children. I said to her, pardon me, madam. I said, are all these your own children, or is this perhaps some kind of a picnic? She said, they're all mine, buddy, and it ain't no picnic, believe me.
Now that really makes me curious, because I wonder how many children you have.
I often wonder about that myself. But I've had the records checked and due. You know, this is a natural thing. And I'm very, all seriousness aside, I am the proud father, Miss Meadows, of 18 children.
Well, incidentally, Senator, where is your wife right now?
Well, at this very moment, Miss Meadows, I'm very thrilled to be able to tell you that at this moment she is on her way to the hospital. You see, we are going to have still another baby.
Isn't that lovely? But you don't mean to say that you've let her go to the hospital all by herself.
Listen, sister, if she can't find that joint by now, she never will.
Oh,